Hello, everyone. This is mine, Andrew's, and Colin's project on the sexually transmitted infection, HIV. Let me give you a brief introduction on what HIV is. HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus and is an STI. It is under the category of the four H's of STIs and is probably the most well-known STI. HIV can be transmitted through contact with an infected person. To contract HIV from them, you must have had contact with the infected person's blood, semen, or vaginal fluids. HIV is an STI because the most common way that it is spread is because of sexual intercourse. After some time has passed, HIV can become a very deadly autoimmune disease called AIDS. HIV officially becomes AIDS when the number of the infected person's CD4 cells, which are the target of HIV and protects the body from infections, drops below 200 cells per cubic milliliter of blood. AIDS, or acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, weakens your body's ability to fight off infections and diseases. AIDS is so harmful that even something as mild as a cold or flu can become very serious and deadly to a person with AIDS. Now, I'd like to talk about how HIV spreads. HIV can only spread when a person comes in contact with an infected person's blood, vaginal fluids, or semen. So you are not at risk of contracting HIV if you just touch the infected person's skins. Because HIV can only be spread through those things, the most common way that people contract HIV is when an infected person has sexual intercourse with a person who is not infected. The reason that HIV can become a problem and spread quickly is because the symptoms for HIV are very mild cold-like symptoms when first contracted. So people that contract HIV may not know that they are infected and have sexual intercourse, which can lead them to infecting other people without knowing it.
Now let's talk about how many people HIV impacts. HIV has on average about 200,000 new cases in the United States per year. And in total, there are about a million people that have HIV in the United States. And out of those people, about 1 in every 7 people don't know that they have it. That is about 14% of all people that have HIV, or about 1,000 or 100,057. Some people don't know that they have HIV. Kind of like mess that up a lot, especially the numbers.
Colin,
Yeah,
are you there?
yeah, but I said I messed up like a lot of the stuff right there.
Okay. Yeah. Then just three, two, one, and yeah.
You can just edit it.
Yeah, we'll edit it all. Don't you
Alright.
worry about it.
Now let's talk about how many people HIV impacts. HIV has, on average, about 200,000 new cases in the United States per year. And in total, there are over a million people that have HIV in the United States. And out of these people, about 1 in every 7 people don't know that they have HIV. That is about 14% of all people that have HIV, or about 157,000 people that don't know that they have it. In total, about 0.003% of the total United States population has HIV. And I don't know, that doesn't sound like that's a lot, but that is actually about 1 in every 333 people. The population of Sauk City is about 3,400, so that means there are probably about 10 people in Sauk City that have HIV. HIV attacks an immune system cell that is known as the CD4 helper cell, or the T cell. The CD4 cell is a cell that helps the body fight off diseases and infections, and it keeps the body healthy. So when HIV attacks the CD4 cell, it weakens its numbers and makes it harder for the body to fight off other infections. After a few weeks of contracting HIV, you may experience some flu-like symptoms, but it tends to go away until the HIV becomes worse and may even advance to AIDS. If HIV is left untreated and HIV worsens, even a small and minor infection, such as flu, could become something much more severe, and it could even become fatal because of the weakening of the CD4 cell.
Andrew, you're up. So just 3, 2, 1. Whenever you're ready. Andrew. Andrew. Andrew, are you there? Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Hello? Okay, he just crashed or left.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. I guess Colin left as well. So I will let him in.
Okay, yes. I was unmuting. I don't know what was happening.
Dang it. Y'all both left at the worst time. So I thought I was having audio problems.
I was having audio problems.
Okay. But yeah, so 2/3 done, and I think we are fine.
Yeah, if he's not in here, does the recording show it?
No, it only shows the thing I did in it.
The presentation.
Yeah.
Oh, so we don't need him in here.
Not right now.
Was he staticky for you?
Yeah, his background was a bit noisy.
Okay. So we might need to redo his part.
Well, I don't know how you fix that. That's just a bad mic.
Well, yeah, you don't need a mic, unless it's his phone. Okay. You ready for me to do my part?
Not quite.
Okay. Wait, do we have to restart it, or are you just gonna splice this recording up with it?
Splice.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready.
Down. All right. Remember, talk slow.
Yeah.
Don't overthink it. Do your thing.
Do my thing. Okay. 3, 2, 1. There is no cure for HIV yet, but with proper medicine, HIV can become a manageable chronic condition, which means that it will still be with you for a while, but this is manageable. There are treatments and medicines that control HIV, can help people live a long and healthy life. which is much better than it would be without medicine. One type of therapy is antiretroviral therapy. Therapy dramatically slows HIV's progress. It protects one against secondary diseases and infections, which is very important.
True. Andrew, stop. I was on the wrong slide.
Dang it. I was
Okay.
doing so good too.
Yeah, you're making great pace. By the time you finish it, it would have taken about a minute, which is beautiful. That's exactly what we want. The goal is a minute per slide. Count yourself down, do your thing.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. There is no cure for HIV yet, but with proper medicine, HIV can become a manageable chronic condition, which means that it will still be with you for a while, but it is manageable. There are treatments and medicines that control HIV, can help people live a long and healthy life, which is much better than it will be without medicine. One type of therapy is called antiretroviral therapy. Therapy dramatically slows HIV's progress and protects against secondary diseases and infections, which is very important for someone with HIV to prolong their life. There are many medicines that can help treat HIV, such as protease inhibitors, entry inhibitors, and many more. HIV diseases is a disease that anyone can get, including celebrities. Here are 3 examples of celebrities that did have HIV. First one is Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson was one of the best basketball players of his time. He is still alive today and is helping with HIV activism to combat HIV. Magic Johnson has to take many medicines each morning to fight HIV, but he's still healthy and not at risk of any HIV worsening. Second celebrity that contracted HIV was a rapper and hip-hop artist, Eazy-E. Eazy-E died of AIDS when he was just 30. He didn't even know that he had HIV until 1 month before his death, which was just show how HIV can be so deadly. Last one is Freddie Mercury, the lead singer for the band Queen. Freddie Mercury also unfortunately died from AIDS, weakening his immune system. Thank you for listening to our project on the STI HIV to hope you learned something. Boom.
That was beautiful. That was amazing. Now I just need to figure out how to stop recording. Just missed it. God dang it.